I have a God journal that I have been writing since May of last year, 2025. But there's a lot of stuff in that God journal that is written, and it's on my Facebook page, Renee Robinson. But I wanted to take this time to kind of tell you about that journal entry in my God journal. I prayed, God, what do you look like? And I had faith that one day he would answer my question, right? Because he always does. And it wasn't long after that, I was helping my ex-father-in-law get a apartment because I had taken him in and started taking care of him when he had no one else. So I was getting him in this apartment, and the front manager ended up being an ordained minister. And that's when she told me that God had put a calling on my life, that he wanted me to be an evangelist, and he was about to take me places that not everybody gets to go. Well, she started telling me about this story about her 5-year-old grandson who is a genius. So she likes to test him and ask him questions. And she said, so what's the best place in the solar system? What planet is the best planet to live on, right? And he said, actually, which is his favorite word, Mars, but Jupiter would be better. But that's not what you need to be worrying about. You need to be worrying about the false coming of the second son. And look to the skies, and look to the clouds, and wait for the clouds to be in 3 straight lines, like line, line, line. That's not how clouds form. They don't form in straight lines. Well, I asked the ordained minister, dang, that sounds like he's talking about Revelation. And, and as smart as he is at 5 years old, that sounds like reincarnation. And she said, not everything is in the Bible. So I pondered on it, and I was very nervous. And I thought, wow, I'm so undeserving of, him wanting me, of all people, of everything I've ever been through and everything. But he seems to think I'm worthy. I guess because I've been through it all, got the t-shirt, bumper sticker, and everything else. I got enough experience to help people else, other people that are in this situation. Well, one day I was sitting on the porch, and I looked up to my right, and there before my eyes was 3 straight, rectangle, lines of clouds in a row, right before my eyes, looking up at the sky. And there was a screen in the way, so I got up to see if I could, see a little better, right? Well, I get up, I stand up at the porch, frame, and I'm staring at the sky, and I'm in disbelief. I really am. And in between these 3 lines of clouds, see, you can see the other clouds floating in the background like normal, doing their own thing. It's like the way a cookie cutter looks of an angel with its wings open, spread open, appeared in the middle of the 3 clouds. But still, the 3 lines of clouds remained. I kept staring and staring and staring because I couldn't take my eyes off of it, because I didn't want to miss nothing, because I'm like, I know I'm not crazy, and I know I'm not on drugs. What is going on here, right? And Johnny's in the background on the porch, and he's like, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? And I could not just stop looking, right? And in the middle of the angel clouds, between the top cloud and the bottom cloud, there were 3 clouds. In the middle, a face appeared. it was translucent, clear, 3D, and you can see through it. You could even see the clouds passing in the background through this clear image of the most beautiful male face ever. And all you could see was the outline of the face. You could see the eyebrows where they would be, the nose, the eyes, the lips, and it had a straight expression. And it looked 3D, like it was boxed 3D. The whole image of the clear, see-through, translucent, you can see through image of the face. And at that moment, after staring at that, the thought popped in my head, hey, you asked what I look like. And then I smiled. And at that moment, when I smiled at the face I'm seeing in the sky, the expression on the face smiled back. And at that moment, I knew for a fact I was not crazy, that I had been given a miracle to see the face of God. And it's because I asked him what he looked like. You see what I'm saying? I had faith and I let it go. I went on with my day, and a few weeks later he shows me. But it's the most beautiful male face, and he looks like us, me and you, made in his image. Beautiful, beautiful. But what he wanted me to let everyone know is he is no color. He's not of flesh, he's of spirit. He is no color, he just is. So that would unite us and not divide us. But he wanted me to get that out there. And it's in my God journal and a lot more other miraculous things that I have witnessed and recorded and experienced. But this is just one of them I wanted to talk about, because probably not a lot of people have went on the Facebook and scrolled all the way down to the beginning where I started my God journal. But I'm going to start going through them and maybe making videos and describing exactly what happened and what was going on. But I just wanted everyone to know, he wants everyone to know that he is no color, that he just is. And we do serve a living God. That is guaranteed. And I hope this inspired y'all to continue in the search of knowing our God, our Creator, Lord and Savior. He's awesome, and he sees everything. He knows everything. He's real, and here's your confirmation. Love y'all.